As you kind of sit there for a minute, you see that the man has not noticed you, and it seems to be tending to his bag as he seems to be adjusting a few things. Not much is on it, other than Mr. Bear. Would you like to describe Cicero for us?
All right. Cicero is around 6 feet tall, built about 185 pounds, rather pale, with black eyes and black hair, and then strange patchy scars all over any exposed skin on his body. Wearing scale mail, so there's quite a few places of exposed skin showing said scars. The
So what would
things
you like?
being adjusted are a book,
Mhm.
flipping through scraps in a book.
Yes, he has not noticed you. What would you like to do, Kate?
I would like to approach him and ask what his business is.
So you're going to do that in character. So as you sit there for a minute, looking through your book, before you packing into your book and getting ready to move on to pursue what you deem what was lost from you, you heard rumors from this cavern speak of stuff, of things that could be returned to you, deep and hidden legends of
Pardon
the
me.
old Netherese ruins. The
There it
Netherese
goes again.
were an ancient being of humans that fought gods. They are no more, and the humans' world is trying to rebuild from that moment, knowing that there are no longer a strong, but you heard rumors that perhaps, just perhaps, something in these ruins could aid you. But as you sit there for a minute, before you pack up your bag, you hear a footstep behind you, and you turn around to see an elven woman, very young, very young. To you, a 20-year-old almost, as she stands there with her bow, not drawn, but in her hand, at the ready almost, looking at you.
I just stare back and don't respond.
Huh? And Kate, this is, like I said, this is the RP part now. You are going to play as Quilla.
Ignore that.
Yeah, you're good.
What are you doing?
Well, I could ask you the same question, couldn't I?
Well, I, as a matter of fact, am supposed to be in here.
Oh, well, I was unaware that I was not supposed to be here. You see, I'm just making my way down, trying to find something to help me, you know, gain some information.
Never seen a human this close to my home. Usually they're just elves around here. What are you looking for?
I respond in Elvish.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see, I kind of have a foggy memory right now, so I'm, yeah, seeking something out to kind of put the pieces back together.
Kate, but this is something you, like I said, this sounds very like, this is the most, usually Elven's very soft-spoken, but the words coming from this human is almost, like I said, it's very thick, with a very thick accent that you're not familiar with. But you do manage to put the words together before realizing that he's seeking something out here. You then kind of question the idea of perhaps he could be looking for the Netherese ruin, or looking for ruins that you are aware of, not too far from here.
If your memory is foggy, as you say, then how are you able to speak Elvish?
Oh, my memory may be foggy, but in terms of the skills I've apparently obtained over the years, I can still read, write, math. I don't quite understand it myself, but my memory itself is what's foggy.
What exactly are you looking for, per se, to help you with your memory?
Oh, well, a seer I met a couple towns back told me of some ruins down the way. Uh, there might be something down in there worthwhile to help me out, or, maybe something valuable that I could trade in return for some information.
Runes? What runes? What's here?
Oh, well, I thought you were from this land.
Yeah. So, like I said, Kate, what he's talking about is, like I said, there's elven runes here, but not the runes he's looking for. Essentially, it's up to you what you want to do.
Let's just say I haven't been able to come out of the gates of town. So this is all new area for me to explore.
Well, I see she's armed, right?
Yeah, you see her bow is ready. It's not drawn. Like I said, she's just got an arrow notched, and she's holding it, but it's not, like, drawn and pointed at you.
Well, I've been told there's nothing more capable than an elf with a bow. Perhaps, you'd be interested in helping me with this little endeavor. I can make it worth your while.
Kate, your character essentially would be very... Actually, Cicero, roll me a persuasion, real quick. Okay. So essentially, his words pull on you a little bit. Not too much, but the thing is, this is exciting towards you, Kate. Like, your character has never seen a human before. He's talking about ruins that no elf has found yet. And it's a moment where you're not shooting at target practice. You're not shooting at dummies. It's everything you've wanted.
Am I still here?
No. You're still back in town.
Alrighty.
I'll get back to you guys in a minute.
So, what do you say?
I'll join you, only on one condition.
What's that?
Whatever we find, I get to study immensely. You may be able to use it, but I would like to be able to study it.
Cicero extends his hand, spits in his palm, and extends his left hand.
You've never seen this gesture before. Okay.
Quill looks at him disgustingly, shrugs, and does the same thing.
Do you grab my hand or just kind of awkwardly hold your hand?
No, yeah, she would be awkwardly holding her hand out.
Well, all right then. And then I grab your hand and forcefully shake. Cicero.
Okay, you're a little taken back by it because he's very strong. Like elves are very delicate kind of thing, very fast. Like you said, everything's slow and peaceful for you. This man has now grabbed your arm and now is shaking it and has just said Cicero to you, which you can only possibly put together is his name.
Quillith, but people call me Quill. I take my hand away from his grasp and rub it on my pant leg.
Pleasure.
Alright. So then, Where would you like to begin? Would you like to begin starting walking towards the ruins? Would you like to walk back to town? Where would you like to do? It's up to you two now.
Well, you see, I have some information about the ruins, but, I am aware that there's a town nearby. Perhaps I can find more information there before blindly jumping into a delve.
He is referencing your home, Gwyleth. So, would you like to return back home, or would you like to go? In the back of your mind, you do know that humans are not supposed to be here.
I agree. Let's go back to my place. I am sure we can find something in my library.
Wonderful.
So you begin to walk back to town. Before long, Cicero, as you walk down the winding forest path, you notice that the trees, as dense as they were, begin to sparsely separate. Almost perfectly, symmetrically, these trees begin larger and larger to trunks that have trees you've never seen. The trees grow tall, and the canopies begin to more so block out the dotting, misty rain, more so as the birds chirp a more cheerful tune, as you can hear not too far in the distance, but a bit of more enjoyous music playing, essentially, with birds and stuff, as you smell the faint aroma of, like, fresh flowers and, like, the scent of, like, fine wines and drinks and stuff like that. Something of, like, it gives you, like, I won't say a sense of, like, you feel encouraged kind of thing, or a feel of happiness, but it's, like, something is there.
Is it more like a memory?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to describe a memory, but, like I said, you're not so familiar with it. Like, it's, you've had this before, but possibly no one's 100% sure. As you begin to walk into town, Quilth, are you going to do anything? Is he just going to walk into town again?
I grab a cloak off of a nearby vendor's cart, and I.
Oh, this is even before this is even before in the city. You're still, like, on the bridge connecting to your town.
Yeah, I hand him a cloak and tell him to put it on. Make sure you have the hood over your head so they don't see that you're not an elf.
Okay.
Oh, well, might actually have a better fix for that. I move over to a bush, rummage through my bag really quick, and pull out my disguise kit.
Alright, I would like you to roll a deception skill. Right, so you rolled a 10 even though it says 20, so I'm a little confused. So roll 10. Okay. So you put on there for a minute, you look through your set, and you kind of, you're picking through it, and you're looking at the ears that you put on. You can see there's the elf ears, and then you see there's gnome ears. And as you sit there for a minute, you're just trying to remember what a gnome is and what an elf is, and you're trying to think, and then you shrug and you put it in there, because the thing's been knocked up a little bit, and you put on the ears, and you walk over to her. Kate, I would like you to roll a perception.
Oh
Kate,
boy.
As you glance over at him, you notice that he's got one elf ear and then a gnome ear on the side of it. As you kind of tilt your head at him a little more as you come strutting over, he has like a little grin on him like he's ready to walk into town. You kind of look at him like, this is what your disguise is?
Is there something wrong?
Honestly, you just be best to put on the cloak.
Oh, alright then. I put the cloak on.
Okay. So, you pull on the cloak and you begin walking into town. As you walk into it,